Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. So the Fall Guy first reactions are in, and we're going to be taking a look at some of these reviews and taking a look at the score and so what this means for the film. So if you don't know, The Fall Guy is a film directed by David Leitch, who directed Bullet Train. The film stars Emily Blunt and Ryan Gosling and basically centers around a relationship between a stunt person or a stuntman and a director, played by Emily Blunt, and the stuntman is played by Ryan Gosling. The film also stars Aaron Taylor Johnson. And yeah, so let's take a look at these first reactions. So first of all, on at Rotten Tomatoes, it currently has a 90% rating from critics. We don't have an audience reaction yet because the film has not had a wide release, but right now we're sitting at 90% from critics, which is pretty great. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at some of these reviews here from critics. So some of these individual reviews from some of the critics. So this first one is a fresh one, and this says, Ryan Gosling is the real deal, and director David Leitch, along with Emily Blunt and an entire cast of stars, make The Fall Guy the first great blockbuster of the summer. So starting off very positive, the first great blockbuster of the summer, even though, well, does Dune count? I don't know, did Dune come out in the summer? No, Dune came out in March, so I guess that doesn't really count. But yeah, again, high praise. Ryan Gosling is the real deal, apparently, along with David Leitch. The thing with David Leitch is that a lot of people didn't like Bullet Train. I really enjoyed it, but, its score on Rotten Tomatoes isn't that great. It's got like a 50-something on Rotten Tomatoes. So I was quite shocked by that because I really enjoyed that film. But, yeah, it seems like this is a home run from this first review. Looking at this next one comes from Scott Menzel, and this says, The Fall Guy is one of those rare Hollywood blockbusters that has a little something for everyone. There are several epic action set pieces, plenty of laughs, some drama, charming performances, and a multi-layered love story at its core. So I didn't know it actually had a love story in it. That's very interesting. So again, very, very high praise coming through from Scott Menzel, saying that it's a rare Hollywood blockbuster that has something for everyone. So this is like sort of has 4-quadrant appeal. There seems to be epic action, some comedy, some drama, and also romance, which I was not sure about. Well, I didn't know that was happening, but very welcome. But anyway, so that's a very positive review from Scott Menzel. Moving on to a rotten review from a critic. This one says, this disappointing project can be summed up in just 4 words. Great stunts, weak script. Despite a couple of fun moments sprinkled throughout, there isn't enough here to live up to the film's full potential. So again, this is sort of our first negative coming in, saying that it's, more focused on action and I guess great stunts and cool stunts and I guess visual aspects, like, like explosions and things like that, while not sort of, I guess, connecting on a deeper level through script and writing. That's just from one critic, so we'll have to see, what the others say. But yeah, so it seems like there are some that did not, that didn't love this film, and that some of the problems may be with its script. Next up, this one says, The Fall Guy is a romantic comedy wrapped in an action thriller that satisfies a multitude of genres in a genuinely heartfelt way. What Gosling and Blunt do in this movie is nothing short of marvelous. So very, very positive, coming from Matthew Creeth, I think that's how you say it. Very, very positive, even speaking to what one of the earlier reviews said about how it sort of has something for everyone. It's touching multiple different genres, in a great way by the sounds of it. Also, some more praise for Ryan Gosling there. Obviously, he's fantastic. He was great at the Oscars when he performed I'm Just Ken. He's really having a moment right now, which, look, I'm here for it. I love to see it. Anyway, this next one says, this comes from Scream Rant, and this says, The Fall Guy features great comedic performances, fun action sequences, and a nice homage to the stunt community who keep these films afloat. Very, very positive. Again, talking about some awesome action, some great comedy, and also sort of shining a light on how this film is, I guess, a love letter to stunt people and stunt men and stuff like that, and stunt women, which, by the way, they definitely should have a category at the Oscars. I think that is coming like within the next few years, but yeah, that's something that's long overdue. But yeah, so this is, again, very high praise coming from Screen Rant. This next one is a top critic, and this comes from Inverse, and this says, a fun-filled, fun-loving love letter to the undervalued stunt performance profession. It's full gear popcorn entertainment that only some wholly passionate about stunt work could deliver, or that only someone wholly passionate about stunt work could deliver. So, again, saying that it's a love letter to stunt performance professions. It's very fun. It's comedic. It's entertaining. So yeah, this is great praise coming from Inverse, which, again, this is getting me quite hyped for the film. I mean, I was excited for it. Like, I saw the trailer and I was like, oh, that looks fun. But I didn't know it was actually going to be good, you know? Because with a lot of these recent Hollywood blockbusters, they haven't been hitting, you know, in the way that you'd want them to. And so it's great to see that this one seems to be doing just that. Seems to be hitting those spots, those multiple different genres and those, you know, all those aspects of things that we want in a film. This next one comes from Den of Geek, and this says, despite the title emphasizing action and spectacle, so much of the Fall Guys' success hinges on the casting of Gosling and Blunt, who are sublime. So again, very, very positive, giving more praise to Gosling and Blunt, who are apparently very great in this film. We've seen that in a lot of the reviews. It's a very common theme. And yeah, so again, very, very, very positive. Also shining a light on maybe it's not so focused on action and stunts. Like, obviously that's going to be a huge part of it, but it seems like the focus and the main success of the film will be on, you know, those more intimate character moments. But yeah, so those were the first reactions for the Fall Guy. I obviously didn't read out all the reviews. I just read out like a handful of them, and so far, out of all the ones I read, there was just one rotten one that I could find. Well, not that I could find, but one that I read out here. But anyway, so yeah, very, very high praise. Again, complimenting the casting of Gosling and Blunt, talking about the amazing action, the great heartfelt moments, the comedy. This seems like it's going to be awesome, and I can't wait to watch it, to be honest. I think, again, Gosling's having a moment, even Blunt's having a moment. She was just nominated for an Oscar. I mean, so was Gosling, but still, I think this is going to be great, and I think this will probably do well in the box office. I don't know how well, I don't know how much the budget was. I'm expecting the budget was quite high, because if you've seen, you know, the trailers for the film, obviously looks like quite an expensive film. And the CGI looks great, by the way, from all the trailers. And also, I saw some behind the scenes, and it looks like they filmed a lot of it practical, which is pretty awesome in itself. But yeah, so I think this will do well. I think the general audience will definitely roll with this. I think, you know, everybody's sort of loving Ryan Gosling at the moment from Barbie, so I think he's going to be a good draw for the box office. And yeah, it seems like the movie's really good, which is great. But anyway, that's it for the first reactions of The Fall Guy. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comments. Are you going to go watch this film? Are you excited for it? Have you already seen it maybe? Let me know your thoughts down below in those comments. Also, if you have not already, make sure you like and subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. It would really help me out. Also, turn on post notifications if you have not already. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.